South Koreans have this quality that when at work, they have to work. You have to give your 100%. It's shameful not to give all you can. It's shameful to be ill, not to do anything, and this leads them to depression, suicide, and so on. They invented something really good called the prison inside of me. 90 kilometers from Seoul, in the forest, there's a building, a prison. They go in there, prison conditions and everything. They're given a mat for yoga, pen, notebook, meaning a person sits reluctantly and doesn't work, he thinks. So what's interesting is man's psychology turns out that our freedom is in prison. It's in prison, where you no longer force yourself to run after everything. Suddenly, you get physical freedom. It's very interesting, this state. To lock yourself in a room, to get something to eat 2-3 times a day, and that's it. Not even books. No television, no radio, nothing of the kind, of course. And you're alone. And let's see, what are you going to do? How long will you be able to live that way? With your thoughts, plans? It's good. They take 2-3 days off a week, they go into that building, like a prison. I read it, I even got this feeling that feels good. Yeah, make reservations. In such a state, what does a person think about? What am I living for? What's going on with me? Who's controlling me, determining my fate? What did I do in life? What will be its outcome? What will happen maybe after it? And if not after it, then what do I leave for my successors? Before a person dies, there's a special prayer in Hebrew called vidui, where a person very seriously re-examines his entire life, goes over it. Did he or didn't he do anything? On the one hand, he attributes it all to the Creator. On the other hand, to himself. He's actually preparing himself for a serious standoff with the judge. Really? Yeah? When he's shown there his past life, he sees that he was all the time directed, actually, pushed to reveal the Creator, to understand nature, to do the right actions, to understand their truthfulness and so on. And he didn't go. Right. He chose the other direction. Usually a person justifies his life. He says, I lived a happy, good life. You know, any person going to trial justifies himself. Always. Because every person's close to himself. But actually, no person can justify himself in any way. Anyway. And someone who thinks that he's actually righteous, that person will have to face an overwhelming accusation that it's even hard to imagine. It's a different thing that we incorrectly imagine what reward and punishment is, accusation, justification. We imagine that incorrectly, but when a person sees his entire life flashing before him, it doesn't take up any time. It's a spiritual dimension. And when he sees and understands not what he did, but what he thought, here, my friend, sounds scary, really. This is a real purgatory, serious one. And later on, it's real hell. It's such remorse, regret, not for the past, but in order to correct one's own qualities and to head into the future. And afterwards, you're offered. So, dear friend, what do you say? Let's do it again? Only this time, choose the correct, good conditions for yourself in order to really do something. And man dives again into our world. and that very instant forgets everything he went through, and it all starts anew. Like it says, that angel of forgetfulness, Shichacha in Hebrew, he strikes you right here in the so-called Urcha. The angel, strikes a person and he forgets everything. It's a special correction. There are 13 lines on the face that determine our correction, so he gets this blow, not on the nose, but beneath the nose, and forgets everything. We started with the soul prison and we came to our internal prison. It's not the soul prison. What does it really mean? What does a person forget everything for? Why not continue his scrutinies? In order to act out of his own free will.